All right, so lesson 10. It's just me and Kelton today. Chris is gone again. We're just going to go through each question. For number 1, for A, we just put our 5' on the right-hand side of the mRNA and our 3' on the left-hand side. And then I just copied and pasted it down so you can see it easier. What is the sequence of the template DNA? That's the same as the R, or it's the opposite of the RNA. So wherever there's a U, you'd have an A because an A would subscribe to a U. T's goes to A. You go from there. The sequence of the coding strand is the same as the mRNA, except where there's a U, you have a T. So T's equal U's, and everything else would be the exact same. So A to A. For the drawing on D, we have it right here. It's just right behind me here. This is our drawing. So we drew everything out. Then we have what's going on right here with our RNA polymerase. Comes out, makes RNA. You have a coding, your template strand, your transcription short strand, and your data box right here. Kelton's going to go through our next one.
Okay, so these ones are pretty easy. It was just fill in the blank. We just found them in the PowerPoint in the notes. So A is the TATA binding protein. Then we got the RNA polymerase halogen. And then we've got, I don't even know how to pronounce that one, so I'm just going to leave that. And then C is group 1 introns with group 2 introns. And then we've got the CPSF for the D. And then E is going to be the TFIIBs and TFIIH. And then F is going to be the SNRNPs and small nuclear RNAs. How many do 3 do?
It doesn't matter. It's up to you.
Okay. I can do that or 4.
Oh, I can do 4. It's up on the. Okay. We'll pull it up.
And then question 3 was pretty much the same as fill in the blank, basically, because we just found it in our notes, PowerPoint, did some research on them. A is going to be the RNA polymerase core enzyme, and then the sigma alpha factor. And then B is going to be the RHO P protein. C is going to be exonucleus, endonucleases, pre-mRNA. And then D is RUT. And then E is going to be the SNRNPs.
Nice. For number 4, we have it behind us again. It's right up here. So we have the colors are labeled. So for the first part, it was just the mRNA and our template strand running together. Then we had to make some where it would bind, but then you had these spliced areas which made introns, and then the coding strand would come around and it would bind with the template strand except where RNA and the template strand are bound. So around your introns, then you have R loops, then introns, and then R loops. And that's kind of the same thing right here on this one, except we don't have a second intron. So we just have a really big R loop. And we just followed the video of what she did. Learned quite a bit from it, took some notes on it, and then did the drawing as she did the drawings. So then we have number 5 for you. There you go. Share the entire screen. Boom. Okay. Number 5. This is what we got for number 5.
Okay, so number 5, we were just kind of not guessing, but we felt these were accurate or what we found throughout the notes. And so A, we thought all of them except for group 1 intron and the SNRP. And then also is like negative 35, or did we?
Yeah, negative 35.
And then also negative 35. We just didn't put that in there yet.
And then on the next one, we weren't sure what kind of this yeast was, so we just looked it up, and it's actually a eukaryote. So we just went off of these for a eukaryote, and that's what we found for them. It was the TFIID and the enhancer and silencer.
And then C, we just went with negative 25, the group 1 intron, and then negative 35. We felt those were good. We didn't find anything else or ones that we kind of could think of. And then D, We just used the NUSA, which was involved in the transcription termination. And then E is GC box, -25, -35, enhancers and silencers. We felt those were the DNA, which were in the DNA sequence.
That's it for this week's group meeting. Hopefully that was helpful for you guys. Good luck on the test.